This is Shane with Motorsport Diesel. Today we're going to be showing you how we do a injector back leak or return flow test using the Common Rail Mastermind. First thing we want to show you is how we're connected up to the engine with the Mastermind. We're connected to the rail pressure sensor. Down here we're connected to the fuel control actuator, the M-prop to the CP3 pump. We're connected to the injector return. We have separated it out from the other returns to be independent. We've got the existing line capped off. This comes from the rail pressure relief valve. We've already verified that it will withstand the testing pressures and not contribute to what we're trying to measure, so it's only capped off just so the return coming out of the injector return line doesn't actually run out here, because it has to push it through a flow meter. So, and it takes a little pressure to do that. We're connected obviously to the battery. We're connected up to the starter relay connection here, or you can go straight down to the starter solenoid and make your connection there. Also down here, this is very simple. You don't have to pull the fender liner or anything else out. This hose just slides up onto the injector return line up here. This is the chassis return, which comes out of our T connection. We're connected from our CP3 return, and this other connection is from the flow meter. You see our flow meter down here. And it's very simple once that you come this far to just swap this line with the injector with the CP3 return line, and then you can do two tests. Test the CP3 for wear. Also, while you have all these connections made and while you're already plumbed up, only takes an extra 5 minutes or so to do so. But for our testing purposes, this was very quickly and easily done. You can do this test in less than 30 minutes. Actually, you can test both the CP3 for output and the injector return at the same time, and this isn't definitively 100% going to tell you the condition of all your injectors. This is a starting point test. So if it fails here, you may have one or more injectors that are bad. You may have a contribution to this volume from the high pressure connector. Some people call them connector tubes, some call them crossover tubes. But if you get a fail here, the Common Rail Mastermind can definitively, by doing other tests, tell you exactly what the problem is, whether it be high pressure connector, whether it be one or more injectors. We can go all the way down to testing the injectors themselves. So as far as the CP3 pump, regardless of what return we're getting here, we can definitively tell the condition of the pump by doing this flow test. Now we're going to go inside the vehicle and show you how we do these tests. Now, with our Mastermind here, we're just going to lay it down here in the floorboard. You can see top left, we've got our flow, milliliters per minute. We've got a pass. Now, we've already gone in and configured this as a 6-cylinder engine. Up there in the top right where it says pass, it would say cylinder 6. And you can see our bar 1, 400, 2, 1400. That's our two testing parameters. The first test we will conduct at idle. It says press start to crank, 0 to stop. So we're going to go ahead and start the engine. And we're going to select 400, 1 for 400. Now the engine's cold. You can see in the top left of the screen the milliliters per minute is displayed, 96.9 milliliters per minute. In the top right, we're looking for a pass or a fail. Right, we get a pass. Now we're going to put it up on fast idle, and then we're going to do a 1400 bar test. You can see how much more flow volume we get. 260 milliliters per minute roughly. Cylinder 6 designated in the top right. 267 milliliters. All right, we've already got a pass. And press 0 to stop the engine. So we can see here, sorry for the shakiness here, 265 milliliters per minute. and we get a pass. Now, if you had a high flow rate, like we said, it would require additional testing. This is something that can easily and quickly be conducted. This test, if your shop owns this thing, this mastermind, if you're doing an oil change on a customer's vehicle, you can say, hey, for X amount of dollars, would you like to know if you got any bad injectors? And then explain to them that if it does fail this test, it would require additional testing, but the life of their engine is on the line based upon the results that you find here. So, this could lead to additional labor dollars, and not only so much that, you making money, the customer, what is going to be his benefit from this? Well, he's going to know the condition of his injectors and, whether or not he's going to have a problem. And you can explain to him that on these common rails, injector failures do indeed lead to engine failures. So this is just another way that you can recoup money on your investment using the Common Rail Mastermind. Once again, Shane with Motorsport Diesel. Thank you for watching.